On, gas intentions on. Who's doing the pleas? Haynes. Claudia. Which one's Haynes? We have Mr. Russell when you get a chance. Yep. All right. Mr. Russell, if you would raise your right hand to be sworn. Swear or affirm testimony about to give you the truth, the whole truth, nothing but truth, so help you God.
I do.
Is your true name Lyndon Russell?
Yes.
And do you understand you, I guess you were previously placed on probation
Yes.
and was it deferred or was it regular probation?
Regular.
Okay. And the state has filed a petition alleging that you violated your probation. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Jesus
It
H.
looks
Christ.
What's that? It looks like y'all worked out a plea agreement for 100 days in jail
God damn it.
for 16 days.
Yeah.
And have you had enough time to go over the case with your attorney?
Yeah.
And do you understand we're doing this plea electronically and your attorney's online with us?
Yes.
Are you okay doing the plea that way?
Yes.
To the allegations in the state's motion to revoke, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
Accept your plea true, finds the allegations are true. You'll be adjudicated or revoked, sentenced to 100 days in jail. You'll get credit for at least 16 days, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions about anything?
No.
All right. Good luck. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, your attorney apparently didn't hear anything we just said. Why don't y'all call David real fast? He'll call you if you want to. Are you okay doing the plea without your attorney hearing anything we just said?
Yeah.
David Haynes. I can hear you now. I
We
can
hear
see you and I can't hear you on the speaker, but I can hear you on this phone. Are we ready to go?
We just did it all without you. We assumed you could hear us in there.
All right, well, that's fine. I ratify it.
And I also asked your client if he was okay that you didn't hear anything we just said. He said he's fine with it. So.
All right, that's fine. Okay,
All right.
we're good to go. See
Thank
how we
y'all.
don't need any of this crap? Thank you.
See you later.
Love you too. Bye.
Russell, if you want to go back to your pod, you can, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Just don't let that door slam. She's calling over here. Judge. Judge, I don't know. I think we might have lost sound.
Can you hear me, Tom? Okay. You're muted right now, by the way. The jail has to get back online. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, Judge, I can hear you.
Good. To Mr. Gomez Juarez.
Have a seat right there in that chair. You see that chair right there?
Yes.
All right, if you would, raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm the testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is your true name Daniel Gomez Juarez?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand in this case you're charged with driving while intoxicated?
Yes, sir.
And have you had enough time to go over the case with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand we're doing this plea electronically and your attorney is online with us right now?
Yes, sir.
Are you okay doing the plea that way?
Yes, sir.
And it looks like you and your attorney worked out a plea agreement for 3 days in jail with credit for 25 days. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You'll be time served as of right now, okay?
Yes, sir.
To the charge of driving while intoxicated, how do you plead?
I don't plead guilty.
Accept or plead guilty?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How do you plead? Do you plead guilty?
Yes, sir. Guilty.
Accept or plead guilty, find you guilty, sentence you to 3 days in jail. You'll get credit for 25 days. You'll be time served as of right now, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Do you have any questions about anything else?
No, sir.
Okay. Good luck. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Overton, please. Who's Overton's? David Hicks.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you doing?
It's well, thank you.
Mr. Overton, if you would raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Is your true name Terry Wayne Overton?
Terry Reynolds, yes.
And do you understand you're charged in this case with theft?
Yes.
And it looks like you and your attorney have worked out a plea agreement for 3 days in jail with credit for at least 20 days, okay?
Yes,
And do you understand we're doing this plea electronically and your attorney is online with us right now?
yes,
Are you okay doing the plea that way?
yes,
To the charge of theft, how do you plead?
guilty.
I plead guilty, find you guilty, sentence you to 3 days in jail. You'll get credit for 20 days. The extra days will take care of your court costs and anything else. So you'll be time served as of right now, okay?
Okay,
Do you have any questions about anything?
no.
Okay, good luck. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, see you later.
All right, now let's get everybody else in here.
Maybe use the next meeting and then I'll go on before we can move forward. And opportunity to consult with your lawyer prior to any questioning. If you have a right back to lawyer. If you have a job.
All right. All right, this is Terrence DeBose, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and charges aggravated robbery, and I do have a copy of the mental health assessment. Did you want to call your client?
Your Honor, I have his guardian. She's on here. Her name is Jenny Poor. And so she has a history, mental health history of the client that she can give.
Okay. I think her phone says ghetto baby.
I believe that's true.
Okay. So you want to call her ghetto baby?
I would like to call Jenny Poor, I guess is known as ghetto baby.
All right. If you would raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, stuff you got.
I do.
I think we're talking to Jenny right now, right?
Ms.
Oh,
Poor,
I do. I do.
Okay. You have to talk real loud because the court reporter is taking down everything you say, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right.
all right, Ms. Poor, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, it's Jenny Poor.
And how are you related to Mr. DeBose?
I'm his guardian, but I'm also his grandma. I've had him since he's been a year old,
Okay, for how long?
since he's about 1 year old.
Okay, and so you have legal custody of him, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, he is 17, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now can you tell the court what mental health diagnosis he's had that he's been diagnosed with, and what prescriptions he might be prescribed?
Okay, he's been diagnosed with ADD, ADHD, bipolar, impulse disorder, and his latest one is intellectual.
Just intellectual disability, kind of a general educational issue?
Yes, it's an all around issue, actually.
Okay, now what treatment, if any, or providers has he been seeing?
Well, up to maybe 9 months ago, he was going to the Family Guidance Center on Plano Parkway in Plano, and he was seeing Dr. Kuma, and he was getting Depakote, 500 milligrams, And then the virus hit, so that shut down. So I've been trying to get him into Life Path for like the last 3 or 4 months.
Okay. And what, if any, medication was he previously prescribed?
It's, I believe it's Depakote. It's a mood elevator for his ADD.
Anything else?
No, that's all they've ever given him.
Okay. So you're in the process of going to Life Path to see if he does need any more medication or anything like that. Is that right?
Yes,
Okay. And if he is released on a mental health bond, would he be residing with you?
yes, he would.
And where do you live?
1916 East Park Boulevard.
Okay. And are you adequately able to supervise him and help him follow any orders the court puts on his bond?
Yes.
Okay. I pass the witness, Your Honor.
Any questions from the state?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Poor, you mentioned that the defendant has been diagnosed with four different types of mental health diagnoses or disabilities. When was he diagnosed with MS disorder?
The ADHD and ADD was diagnosed like years ago, probably when he was in the 3rd grade, along with the rest of them. And the intellectual disability was diagnosed like a year ago.
Were those diagnoses made at school or with an outside provider?
All of them was made with the school, but his psychiatrist agreed with it. And the latest one was made through a psychiatrist for the school district.
Okay. And how long has he been taking medication?
Years, probably since he was like in 3rd grade.
Was he taking medication at the time that he picked up this offense?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Was he taking his medication at the time he picked up this aggravated robbery?
Your Honor, I'm going to object as to relevance for the purpose of this hearing.
It matters whether he's taking his medicines or not.
Okay. I was objecting to make it some sort of connection to the offense.
Just at the time is all we're talking about.
Okay.
So was he taking his medications? Were you
No, he
aware?
wasn't.
He wasn't? How long has he not been taking his medications?
Probably for like 3 months.
Why has he not been taking his medications?
Because I don't give it to him all the time. It depends on how he starts to act. The medicine he takes only helps him focus.
And was he living with you at the time of this offense?
Yes, he was.
Does he have a car?
A car? No.
Do you keep a close eye on him, or how do you do that?
I keep a pretty close eye on him. I try to know where he is at all times.
However, you didn't know where he was at the time of this offense, right?
I know where he was supposed to be and he wasn't.
I object to relevance, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Do you have a job, Ms. Poor?
Yes, I do.
Where do you work?
I work at Dollar Tree and I also work at the 99-cent store.
And do you have the flexibility to be able to take the defendant to any court-ordered treatment with your job?
Yes, I do.
No further questions for this witness.
Anything else from the defendant?
No, Your Honor.
Rest.
I rest, Your Honor.
Anything else from the state?
Your Honor, this time we would offer State's Exhibit 1, which is the PC affidavit for the cases the defendant is currently charged with. And we'll note that the defendant does not have any criminal history.
Okay. Now, I'll consider the PC affidavit at this time. Anything else from the state?
No, Your Honor, just argument.
You rest and close?
Yes, we rest and close.
Any argument from the state?
Yes, Your Honor, we are opposed to a mental health bond being granted to the defendant in this case. Your Honor, we don't think that he is a good candidate. The violent nature of the offense alone, of being an aggravated robbery to which you have seen the PC affidavit, is enough good cause to go ahead and deny this bond because the defendant is a safety concern for the community. He's living with his grandmother, who did not know where he was at the time of this offense or what he was doing, who has not been administering his medication to him consistently, and does not have a consistent and stable environment for this defendant to be in. The jail did a mental health diagnosis, Your Honor, and there was nothing that was noted. And so absent any other proof, we do not believe that this defendant is a good candidate for this type of bond at this time.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm going to deny bond this time.
May I respond?
Yeah, you can, but I'm not going to grant a bond on an aggravated robbery with these facts. So.
Okay. One, I don't have the PC affidavit, so based on my information, one, I wasn't given the PC affidavit to review prior to this hearing, so I don't have that for the basis of my argument. But he is 17 with no criminal history. His mental health issues he was not able to articulate to me, but guardian Miss Poor has been able to articulate those. The mental health assessment is basically a self-reporting on some level because they don't have the time to pull any records or search for any records. And so if someone is unaware of or unable to articulate their mental health diagnosis, I believe that he would qualify. Given the allegations in the aggravated robbery, based on the information I know, it was mental health is going to be a critical part in his defense. And I think that getting treatment and being supervised will alleviate those concerns, allow him to work on the treatment.
Well, I think that mental health is a problem. The other problem, he might not be competent to stand trial. So that's another issue for the reason for not granting bond. He probably needs to get diagnosed with whether he's competent or not. So, but I'm still going to deny bond at this time. Y'all should send those PC affidavits over to the defense lawyer, though, before these hearings.
Yes, Your Honor. I just was looking through my emails, and that is fault on my part.
Okay. If you would go ahead and send him a copy of it so he can see what's in there. And then, but anyway, good luck. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Judge.